Hey guys, it is currently 5:30 and I'm gonna go for a run.
Baby, when you say my name, sit back, sip some Chardonnay. That's just how I'm feeling.
This is not my ideal breakfast, but lately I have been running on an empty stomach and it has been sitting well, so I always try to eat right before I run.
It's for you, babe. Can't go half, go all the way. Cause if it ain't love, then it ain't worth it. I just got a whip with the all black tee. I just wanna know that you buy my.
So I wasn't gonna take the Osmo out, but it is way too dark right now.
Like, will you ride with me?
Alright, mile one.
Oh yeah, yeah. Will you ride with me? Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Will you ride with me? Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Alright, mile two.
Really gotta know. I really wanna know.
Alright, so two things. One, mile 3 done. I definitely was not supposed to run today, but I did it anyways because I was really sore. Second thing, I dropped my camera trying to film that, so thankfully it landed on grass and not concrete. But this is another reason why I hate these tripods, because you think it's on, you check it, you're like, oh yeah, it's on, and then right when you move to go film a shot, it'll slowly fall over. And then that is how you break your equipment. But I mean, it's okay because it's just equipment, it's just what I use to tell my story, but I just wish it would work. So my doorknob is broken. Alright, in today's video, I'm going to talk about why I shoot on Canon in 2020 and why I'm going to keep shooting on Canon unless stuff changes in the near future. But as of today, I'm shooting on Canon. I started with a Canon T4i and a kit lens. It was not a great setup. I was never in focus. Everything was always manual focus. I've also shot on an iPhone. I've shot on a GoPro. Those are good. They're accessible. They're like action cameras. I've also had the DJI Osmo, I believe, like the Pocket. I think that's what it's called. I'll have to look that up. But I've had that too. It's amazing. It's very portable. And then last year, or I think it was last year, 2 years ago, I bought the Sony a6300 because I wanted to make an upgrade. And I really thought Sony was working with it. I shot on Sony for a little bit. It just wasn't my vibe. I didn't really like it. This camera overheats a lot. It does have 120 and 1080p, which it looks good enough for me, from like anything I know. The low light is really good on Sony. I love that. The Canon, why I bought it, I have a Canon EOS R. There's a lot of grain, but you can fix that. First thing, flip out screen. I'm a sucker for a flip out screen. Second thing, they have really good lens selections. I love what Sigma's doing. They have amazing lenses. It is a little bit more expensive because I am on full frame now. Third thing, why do I keep saying it? Third thing, I love the menu system. It is so simple. Canon's just like turn on, record. You do have to hit 2 buttons to go to photo and video. Not a big deal. I love it. And that's about it. I do need a wider lens because I have to set this up. Like, I want to be talking to you guys and I want to be like person to person, but I have to set it up. That is my Canon review. You kind of work with what works. Sometimes you have the camera you like, sometimes you don't, but you figure it out. Maybe you like Sony, maybe you like Fuji, maybe you like Panasonic, and the list goes on and on. For instance, I might be getting a Blackmagic, but we're not going to talk about that. That's in the years to come. I'm innovative, I'm learning, I'm growing. I don't want gear to slow me down. So if you're that person that's like, you need to shoot on this gear, you need to shoot on that, you're the problem. You need to stop worrying about specs and just keep creating. I like this camera because it doesn't slow me down when I create. I can film by myself. I can do everything. It has C-Log. Sure, the 4K has a crop. Me personally, I don't even shoot in 4K, so not a big deal. The 4K is so sharp though, if I ever did shoot on it. It has C-Log. It's so simple. 3 corrections and boom, it's the Red 709. I just drop the shadows, I raise the highlights, and if I need to, I can change the midtone. But as long as I do everything in post, it's fine. And I'm good, and I can keep creating quality vlogs for you guys. And that is my discussion. If you shoot on Sony, you can unlike this video now, because I know you guys are going to be like, oh, did he not talk about this? Or why do you talk about how you can only shoot 120 and 720p? I don't use that stuff. I'm not going to just look at specs. I mean, yeah, I would like 120 frames, but I can't get it. I can't just sit here and complain. I love this camera for what it does, and that's all I need. I don't need anything else. I can just keep creating, and that's it.